is the most popular form of music in the world right now. It unites everyone from the streets to the suburbs, and it impacts society in new ways every day. So say less, and let's hold it down for the culture. Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of For the Record. I'm your obstinate, unfiltered host, Cassius Samuels, aka the Articulate Assassin, and today I got a new segment called Hip Hop 101 that I want to start up with you guys. Hip Hop 101 is going to be this channel's playlist for breaking down and explaining all things that have to do with the different elements of hip hop culture and the music industry in a way that it's easy to digest and remember for the casual fan or layman listener. So that means we're going to be talking about shit like, what's an EP? What's a contronym and a metronym? What's a 360 deal? How do you define a classic? What's a stream worth? You know, shit like that. So if that kind of stuff sounds interesting to you, please stick around because I have a lot of shit like that planned in the future coming up. Having said that, on today's edition of Hip Hop 101, I want to talk to you about boom bap music. What is it? Where and when did it originate? Who helped pioneer it? How has it impacted the hip hop culture overall? That's what we're going to talk about today, because even though it's a term that we hear a lot, it's a term that's changed definition over the years and has meant different things in different eras. So in this video, we're going to sit down and explore everything behind the sound of boom bap music. But before we get into that, please remember to drop a like and hit the subscribe button on the channel so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I upload on this channel. Now, getting back on topic, what is boom bap music? Well, boom bap rap is basically a subgenre of hip hop music that started in New York during the mid-'80s and then became very prominent during the 90s when it became popularized by KRS-One's first solo album, Return of the Boom Bap. T. La Rock from Boogie Down Productions is said to be the one who specifically coined the phrase though. The root of boom bap music directly stems from the original hip-hop cultural traditions of rapping over breakbeats, scratching, and blending of older records to create something new. The term boom is meant to represent the sound of the kick on a beat, and the bap is meant to represent the sound of the snare on the beat. So boom, bap, boom, bap. Usually comes along with some heavy hitting drums, acoustic bass lines that make your head nod, and old school music samples are all components that fuse together and form a boom bap instrumental. From a technical standpoint, the standard cookie cutter boom bap instrumentals are typically around 90 beats per minute when it comes to the tempo, making it the kind of instrumental that's perfect for rapping lyrical compositions of really all kinds of different styles. It's for mainly the rappers who want to show off their rap prowess. It's a style of music that's meant to reflect the sounds of the streets and their ruggedly dangerous lifestyle as well. When it comes to some notable names that have helped pioneer the sound of boom bap, you have to shout out producers like DJ Premier, Eric B, Pete Rock, Rick Rubin, Lord Finesse, Q-Tip, Marley Marl, Scott LaRock, EPMD, and the Large Professor. Then you have cats like RZA, Madlib, J Dilla, High Tech, Ninth Wonder, and so many others who took those conceptual sounds from the boom bap forefathers and elevated them to another level, and then the sound just basically came what it is today. Like, it's still something that's alive today. Notable rappers to be recognized as boom bap legends also include artists like Nas, Mos Def, Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, The Roots, Big Daddy Kane, Public Enemy, Rakim. Y'all know these names. Talib Kweli, Common, the Wu-Tang Clan, Redman, Pharoah Monch, Mobb Deep, M.O.P., so many others that I'd be here all day just naming all these boom bap legends, but we don't have that kind of time. So as far as cultural impact goes, I think it's pretty obvious that, like I said a little bit ago, that boom bap's impact has been so substantial and so great that it still exists today. That's why it still stands as a pillar of hip-hop cultural importance, you know, still to this day, because that's how significant its impact was. Even though it's really not that dominant of a style of hip hop production anymore, because if you look at the charts, you don't see very many boom bappy songs making it onto the Billboard and shit like that. But just because you don't see the charts reflecting this style of music that very often anymore, there are still a plethora of artists to keep the genre alive, like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Royce the 5'9", Black Thought, Rhapsody, Joey Badass, Joel Ortiz, Sky Zoo, and again, too many others to name. I think some of the reasons for boom bap's decline in mainstream popularity has to do, like over time, has to do with the rise of other rap genres underneath the hip hop umbrella. We're talking stuff like, G-Funk from the West Coast with producers like Dr. Dre and shit. Or we have the Dirty South sounds that originated from Organized Noise and Dungeon Family. And then, you also got like the 2 Chainz and the Ludacris's and the No Limits and the Cash Moneys and, that kind of Southern sound that started to really come up and take over mainstream popularity. Not only that, though, the decline of boom bap music can also owe some of its problems to sampling restrictions that also made it a lot harder and a lot more expensive to clear samples, making it less attractive to artists with lower budgets to produce these kinds of songs. But, despite these facts, boom bap still remains, like I said, part of the core foundation that forms most of hip hop, and it's still heavily featured in underground rap to this day. Like, you can't even really go to the underground without hearing some type of boom bap influenced creative project or art. In my personal opinion, I feel like boom bap is more alive than ever because of this. You know what I mean? But of course, I'm probably biased on the subject because boom bap is literally my favorite kind of rap. It's basically the main shit that I listen to on a day-to-day basis. Like, I listen to a lot of different music. I love rock. I love classic. I love R&B. I love jazz. I love rock. I love rap. I love R&B. Like, I just love all types of music. But at the end of the day, I'm a boom bapper. I listen to boom bap all day, every day. But anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. That's really the full quick breakdown of what boom bap music is and its significance in hip hop culture. I'm hoping you guys learned anything. If you're a fan of boom bap like I am, tell me who your favorite boom bap artists are. Let me know down in the comments below, and let's talk some hip hop. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, though, in case you found, you want to come back and see what's going on the channel later on for some entertainment or information. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, I will rap at you hip hop heads later. Until then, stay safe, spread love, and take care of each other. Peace.